Hi guys, so today I want to try out these cutting mats I had found there on Amazon. So I'll have the links in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you're a purchase items to those links. I know they have all kinds of mats that aren't Cricut on Amazon and other places, and since I've been using my machine a little more, I did want to get some new mats. Now, full disclosure, the same mat that I've been using, I use since I've had my older machine. It's probably 7 or 8 years old, and I've been cutting on that same one, the light grip. And I probably will keep cutting on it. I know back in the day we used to refresh them by just using a baby wipe to clean it off because it reactivates like the stickiness and things like that. So there's all kinds of tricks. So I just grabbed these just in case, you know, for future use. But I thought I would try them out for you guys. So this one's NICAPA or NICAPA. 12-inch cutting mat, of course. They have the light grip, the standard grip, the fabric grip, and the strong grip. I always just use light grip. It seems like the other ones are always so sticky, but this is not Cricut, so I don't know. It might be not sticky enough. Who knows? But what I'm going to do is try it out today. So this is a 3-pack. Again, I mean, there's tons of companies that put out mats. I even have some from Hobby Lobby that I haven't tried out yet, and probably I should have brought them out for this video to at least try that one too. But I didn't, so I'm just gonna focus on these guys. Some are less expensive, some are, you know, a little bit higher. I think these were like 10 or 12 bucks for 3 of them. I know I saw another listing for like 6 of them for $10, and I'm like, you know. So I went with a mid-range pricing. So I'm gonna put these 2 to the side. Oopsie, or put them on the floor. So let's see already what I think. It is very light. Now, whenever this is the light grip, right? Type, and it is not super sticky, where like this one is the Cricut light grip, and I've been using this one over and over and over, as you can see. And this, I mean, you can probably tell the difference by hearing it. It's pretty sticky, and that's why I go with light grips, because the standard, like the regular grip that's from Cricut, is way too much. My paper just gets really stuck and destroyed most of the time. But it's good for, I would say, like the vinyl material. You really want that to hold on, right? And then the Cricut cuts just into that top part, so that doesn't bother me for that. But what I'm going to do today is I already pulled up some images on the regular I was just looking at my Ring doorbell, so someone's at the door, but it was probably from earlier. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I already added some stuff on the regular desktop because I don't really care for the app. But if you need to use the app, you know, it's okay. I do want to show you a couple things. So when you're on the Cricut app, this is the full app. This isn't the Joy app. And if I click here, I already changed the machine selection because it was on Joy, and it will tell me no. So this is where you can click on, you know, if you want the Explore family, which is basically what I'm using in the Explore Air 2 today, and it shows you the other makers and things in the Cricut Joy. So I already have it for Cricut Explore family. It doesn't need to be the specific, what's the word? Machine, right? It's just anyone in that family. I also want to show you, if you click on those little green things there, and this is very basic, and I just, you know, I find things out, and you guys, I'm going to go to my projects in the cloud. You can do your projects on the iPhone, your favorites, you're ready to make projects, you know, whatever it is. You're looking up here, the free things they might have for you to cut there. You can find different ways of navigating whatever's going on here. But I'm going to do my projects in the cloud. And let me see if I can... I know that some of these are for later. I don't want to talk about them yet. So I'm going to click on Mat Test. And there it is. And I'm going to click on Customize just because I don't like clicking Make It. Make It goes right to cutting it. So I'm going to do Customize because I just want to show you guys. I chose a couple things. So I think what we want to test on something like this is something small to make sure it's holding onto our paper and doesn't just like move all over the place or come off while it's cutting. This one has scoring. This is a very old image. This is from Close to My Heart. I think Art Philosophy or one of those. I'm not sure. Maybe Artistry. So I don't know if those are actual dash lines or if those are score lines, but I guess we'll find that out. And then... and this is paired together, and so I just didn't delete that. I figured I might as well make the card if I'm going to do that. So I'm going to cut something small, and it also has little dashes in it. Oops, sorry. And then I'm going to cut something larger, and I think that's probably the best way to test it. So I'll click Make It now, but obviously we could have done that before. So if I say Make It, I should have my Cricut on. Open and on. And I should turn on my Bluetooth. Hold on. Oh, it's already on. Okay, great. I don't know if I've ever paired my Bluetooth. I guess I have. Huh. I'm just wondering if I've paired this up. Now, another thing is people will tell you not to use mats that aren't Cricut because maybe it voids your warranty or XYZ. I've had this machine for a long time and I literally don't care. So, you know, I don't know why it would, but you know, the stickiness on here might be different. This is very static electricity. Look at that. Ooh, does not, that, ooh, I don't like that. It feels really bad. Okay. I'm just gonna take a scrap of paper and put it on here. This is pearlescent heavyweight paper, so I'm gonna make sure that this thing is set to custom because I want to set that. I need the paper to be what it is. Let me go next, and then I'm gonna hook up to the Cricut Air 2. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll see what happens. So this is just a small piece that again goes to that larger cut. So let's get next. Is it not hooking up? Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to actually find the machine and I'll be back. And this is what happened. I'm telling you, you guys, I show you this because I'm sitting right next to the machine. Okay, I turn it on, I turn it off. I'm sitting right next to it. It's like, I have no idea. I'll keep waiting until it finds it. Nope. I'll come back once it pairs up. Okay guys, I went back into my stuff and disconnected whatever I might have Bluetooth, you know, attached, and then when I went to attach the machine again, it asked me to put in a pin. And if you guys remember from the first initial setup, and I just guessed, it's 0000. So if that ever happens to you and you need to set it up again, you don't have the info in front of you, it's 0000 if they ask you for a pin. So let's do this again. I'm telling you, if it doesn't find it this time, I'm going to just, yeah, I just kind of reset everything basically. I think it's going to find it now because it's doing some stuff. It's just thinking for a very long time. Okay, and I do want that to be my heavy cardstock. And what's cool about this is that it remembers that from when I used it on the desktop. Hi guys, you can see my face there. So yes, I want it to 70 because this is some thick stuff. And then I'm going to load this. I'm just pushing against the rollers and, you know, pushing the mat a little bit. And let's go. Speed automatically set. I wish, honestly, that you could just press it from here because what's the point? But you still have to be near it. And maybe I'm tripping, I don't know. Okay, so it's going to cut this and then I will be right back. So real quick, since we're here, you might wonder why, you know, you click heavy cardstock 270. It cuts it 3 times. Every cut it does it 3 times. I'm so sorry about my lighting. It's just so bright now, which is nice, but it's too bright. Okay, let's unload this. And let's take this off. Now it held onto it really well. It's not so much that it's destroying it, and it's really, look at that. I'm telling you, you guys have seen how when I go to remove the other Cricut from the Cricut mats, it's like crazy. Okay, looks good. Obviously it doesn't do anything to the needle, or the blade, but looking pretty good. Okay, and it was all curly and it rolled off pretty easily. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this part. I was gonna do beige paper, so let me, oh, how about this pearlescent beige paper? Why not? It's a lot of shininess. I wasn't going for that, but that's okay. This is shiny, and this is shiny, and I have it here, so I'm going to use this, and I'm sorry about that lighting. I think this paper should fit nicely. I don't remember what the measurement was, and I can check, because you can press it, but... Okay, so we have that. Oh, do I need... Okay. I'm just going to load this paper. Again, you just press the load. Yes, I want heavy cardstock. I do need a scoring stylus and fine point blade. Funny enough, I went the other day and I bought a stylus, so I'll link that too if you guys would like. I kept the packaging because I wanted to show it to you guys because obviously the Cricut Maker has different things than like your regular. This is the one you want for your Explore machines. And it has the purple, I don't know, but like I said, I'll link it there and you guys can get the info from that. So what you're going to do is open up clamp A, and I know I'm not filming that, but just open clamp A, it's the one on the left. You're going to push down your tool until it gets, you know, right, covers this little arrow. I have the arrow facing me, but I don't know if that actually matters. And then clamp it again, okay? So this one is going to be doing some scoring, which is great. And then I reset it. It's heavy cardstock, and I guess we can go. I always have a better go with this, with the Explore machines than with the Joy, for sure. But, so right now it's doing the scoring. I think it only does the scoring one time, though. It might be a little more pressure maybe because it's heavy cardstock, but I think it does that once. Let's see. Yep, because now it's going to start cutting. Okay, so I'm going to let it go. Again, it's going to do the cuts 3 times, so it's going to be a while. I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to unload this guy. And the next one will be the heart. On the heart one, I'm going to use a lightweight paper. Look at that. I mean, I don't even have to do that trick when you turn it over to, like, roll it off. And the paper isn't, like... I should show you one from the other day that I rolled off of the Cricut paper, and look at it. It's still like this. And you guys know what I'm talking about if you're familiar with Cricut stuff. So let me put that down. I'm still going to turn this over and pop it off, but I mean, you guys, that is really great. Now this isn't super thick cardstock, even though I said to go ahead and cut it 3 times. That was probably overkill, but it looks really nice. So we'll fold that in a minute. And this last one, I think the heart I made is like 2 inches. So I'm gonna reset this to just cardstock. And I always say cardstock plus. You know, on your Explore machines, there's the dial. So I just go back to just 1 past cardstock. So that's cardstock plus, even though this is really, you know, lightweight cardstock from Michaels. I'm using a smaller piece of paper just to see, and I probably should go smaller than this even at that, just to see if it holds it right, because it's small. Well, obviously big pieces of paper, they're going to be this much more surface area to stick to your mat. But this is what we're going to do, and this time it's just the fine point blade, which is fine because it's already loaded. I don't have to take the stylus out, the scoring stylus, and I'll load that, and it should be ready to go. We could probably do fast mode, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna let that one cut, and while that's cutting, do you guys score with the score lines or away from it? Like I'm scoring it in, the score line's back here, because that's how I prefer to do things like this, but, oh, I didn't even know what this was. I just looked up note card, I wanted something bigger, and it looks like this, and I guess that this piece goes on top of here. That's funny, I thought it was gonna be, like a card, like a gatefold, you know? That's cute. Huh. Who knew? Alright, so I guess that goes there, I'm assuming, because it'd be kind of funky this way. Cute! Okay, let's see. I'll be back. Okay, we just finished up. Let's unload that. Action complete. Okay, sounds good. I'll turn that off. And let's see about this. Got a little bit of a curl on that one. Again, it was a smaller piece of paper. Not too bad. And let's get this guy off of here. Again, these are first impressions, and, you know, who knows how they'll keep up. But it feels very, just like the least amount of tackiness, but it really holds onto the paper, so that's great. And look at this little guy. He's pretty small. It's like just over 2.5 inches. I just thought I'd try something small with like a little extra something. So far, so good. All right, guys. Well, I'll keep using them and keep you guys posted. Did have a lot of static electricity, I'll tell you that much, but it's probably on my foam mat. But yeah, no, not too bad. All right, well, thanks for watching. You know, hopefully, like I said, you know, earlier it wasn't hooking up to my Explorer, and I had to workshop that, and hopefully that helps you guys out if you have that same kind of problem. You have to like connect your machine like I did. Again, 0000 is the code, and I'm talking about in your Bluetooth settings, okay, just in case you're on your phone or your iPad or something else, or even, I guess even a computer when you're first setting it up, the connection for the Bluetooth with the Cricut Explore Air is 0000. It's probably that way with all their machines. One other thing I did want to mention is that they're still selling this machine. It does have a little hole space right there for your cartridges if you have cartridges, and which we all know they basically bricked it. They made it so that it doesn't actually work with your cartridges. But when Anna Griffin was selling it, Craft Day on the 18th on HSN, she was talking about how it has that port, so you can just put your cartridges right in and it goes right to Design Space. So I don't know if that means they fixed that or she is mistaken, right? Because yeah, that used to happen. And you know, for me, it's like if you're selling, that's a selling point. You should know if that's the case, because that's a big deal, especially with people like myself who have like, I always guess at this, but I mean, 300 or 400 cartridges, I don't know. I was buying them all up from when they used to sell it on infomercials, you know, so. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know. I haven't tried it, so, because I don't want to be frustrated, but if you tried using the cartridges and it works again, I'd love to know that, because it was very upsetting. All right, guys, Oh, and because of that, just real quick, and we already know I've made videos about it, it's not what this video is about, but if you do have some old cartridges and it's not working because you can't just plug them in anymore and upload them that way, you have to call Cricut, and then they give you an email address that you're supposed to send the pictures of your cartridges to them, and then they will load those specific cartridges to your account. So we've already discussed that long ago. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye now.